If fasting was so important, why didn't Jesus instruct his leaders and the church how often they should fast? I am Leroy Daly of bloggingaboutthe.word.com. I teach Christians how to better understand the Bible. I don't teach my opinions. I utilize the scripture to strategically explain themselves. I use scriptures to explain other relevant and correct scriptures, for word must be on word, line upon line, precept upon precept. Precepts must be on other correct and identical precepts, or else we will result in confusion and misunderstanding. Even though there is no direct commandment from Jesus Christ or the church concerning fasting frequency, the Bible is not silent on this topic. Now, how often did the Jews fast? The Lord gave the Jews specific fasting days. Let's read from the scriptures. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the fast of the 4th month, and the fast of the 5th, and the fast of the 7th, and the fast of the 10th shall be to the house of Judah for joy and gladness and cheerful feast. Therefore, love the truth and peace. Zechariah 8 verse 19. This is a reference to Israel's fasting days. They fast at least 4 times within a year. They fast in the 4th, 5th, 7th, and 10th month of the year. But nowhere in it will we find any commandment to the church to fast on any particular day. Neither Jesus nor his 12 leaders gave any instructions to Christians to fast on any special day. However, the Bible is not silent on the topic. So, to understand fasting frequency, therefore, we will have to explore examples and learn from them. Biblical examples and learn from them. And examples are in the Bible for us to learn from. I know you'll have skeptics saying, oh, there is no direct commandment, so we shouldn't fast. But we need to extract the concept from examples. And examples are there for this specific purpose. Let's read from 1 Corinthians 10 verse 5 through to 11. But with many of them God was not well pleased, for they were overthrown in the wilderness. So God was not very pleased with the Jews and overthrew them in the wilderness. Now these things were our examples, to the intent we should not lust after evil things as they also lusted. So the Bible explicitly tells us here that the experience that the Jews had in the wilderness with the Lord are for our examples. Everything that we find in the Bible here are for us to learn by. They are for our examples to learn by them. Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured and were destroyed of the destroyer. I know I'm teaching about murmuring, but I just want to make a point here that every day I see Christians murmuring about, oh, they don't have a job, and they're murmuring about their job. And when they get a job, they're murmuring about, oh, the job is difficult, it has too many tasks, and all of that. But we should know that we should never murmur. We should always be giving thanks, because there are people out there who are worse off. Moreover, you have a job and you're murmuring about the job. And there are people who would love to have a job and don't have a job. So be thankful, stop murmuring. Now all these things happen unto them for examples, and they are written for our admonition, upon whom the end of the world are come. So from these scriptures we find that whatever happened to the children of Israel in the Old Testament everything there happened for our examples. It happened for us to learn from them. It just didn't happen for their sake alone, but for us who would come later on, and we should learn from them. Now back to fasting frequency. In the scripture, how often people fasted ranges from a few hours to 40 days and 40 nights. Cornelius fasted for a few hours, Acts 10 verse 30. Apostle Paul was aboard a ship and he fasted for 14 days, Acts 27:33. Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, Matthew 4:22. So there is a spectrum of fast days within the scripture from a few hours. David fasted overnight. And we see other people in the scripture fasted at various times. 3 days, 7 days, fasted in the evening. I have written an extensive blog post on how often should Christian fast and what does the Bible say about it. I will leave a link to this blog post in the description below. But let me conclude this short Bible study. I want you to take one main thing away from this Bible study. This Bible study is not dealing with the reasons for fasting, but it is important to note that the reasons that the Jews fasted in the Old Testament and continue to fast today are totally different from the reasons Christians fast. The Jews fasted at least 4 times within a year, and they fasted about the same thing every year. And not only that, they don't have an option that they should fast or shouldn't fast. The Lord gave them specific fast days to fast within the year for specific reasons and for specific duration. No, the Lord didn't instruct us as Christians to fast on any special day, and we have options to fast. We can fast within a year as many times as we want. We can fast within a month or a week as many times as we need or we desire. And we fast for different reasons. They fasted more or less for the same reason every year. And I will look at the reasons later in another Bible study. So consequently, how often they fasted as a nation or as an individual will differ from the fasting frequency of the church. It definitely will. However, we could learn much from the Jews by observing their fasting rituals. And as I said before, I have written extensively on this. This Bible study is very short compared to the blog post that I've written on fasting frequency. And again, you will find a link to the blog post in the description below. Thank you guys for stopping by. The blessings of the Lord are on you. Peace.